one of my constituents, well known to you. I want to show you a picture. It's a picture that took place 14 days after the murder. And that shows you and the Crown Prince, who many believe orchestrated and ordered the murder of Mr. Khashoggi, my constituent. And I guess what this picture raises is a question. At what point as Americans do we insist that the inalienable rights enumerated in our Declaration of Independence, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, all three of which were denied my constituent, Mr. Khashoggi, when do they trump diplomatic nicety? Who is assuring you they would be held to account when he is himself suspected strongly of having orchestrated the murder? And so I guess I want to ask you, Mr. Secretary, were you aware of the fact at that point of the gruesome details of the murder of my constituent, Mr. Khashoggi? Did you discuss that murder with the Crown Prince? And how are we going to, moving forward, hold the Crown Prince and the Saudi government responsible for one of the most grisly episodes ever to occur in a consulate or an embassy in our diplomatic experience?
So you asked three questions there, I believe. The first one was what was my knowledge base. I think at that time I knew most of what had taken place, although I don't recall the exact sequence. I certainly have learned more about that since then. I've learned additional facts since that moment in time. Second question was, did I discuss the murder? The answer is yes. I think I said it that day that I had discussed the murder with him. And then the third question is, how will we hold them accountable? You've seen the Trump administration do just that with respect to 17 individuals. We are continuing all across the government, certainly in overt means, and all the tools that we have in our capacity to learn more facts about this. And President Trump has made very clear that we will continue to work to identify those who are responsible for Jamal Khashoggi's murder and hold them accountable. I stand by that today. I'm sure
and does that mean, Mr. Secretary, no matter how high up it might go?
I said anyone.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, sir.
And I pray we get justice for Mr. Khashoggi and his family and friends.